Alright guys, so for a geometric sequence, we want to know what is a of 4. And whenever you have a number, it could be at the bottom or it could be the whole thing next to it. When you say a of 4, once again, the letter doesn't matter, but the number does. We're basically going to find the fourth term. Now notice this is an a of 1. They already gave you your first term. So if we were to write negative 1/8, that will be term number 1. So we need to find term number 2. Let me write it over here. We need to find term number 2. We need to find term number 3. And we need to find term number 4, which is the one we really want. So how do we do this? Very simple. So for the first, let's do each one in order. Well, we already know a of 1 is negative 1/8. So we already have that. When we go to our next term, a of 2, all we're going to do is for every I we see, we're going to plug in a 2. So look at the formula they gave you. The formula says it's 2a parentheses I minus 1, but the I in this case is the 2. Parentheses 2 minus 1. So that gives us 2 times a. What's 2 minus 1? It's just a 1. And we already know what's a of 1, right? It's negative 1/8. So what's 2 times negative 1/8? And you guessed it, isn't it? That's a negative 2 over 8, which is just negative 1/4. So that's our second term, negative 1/4. Let's do the next one, guys. Let's do a of 3. That's a little too thick. Let's go right there. So it's going to be 2 times a parentheses. Now it's a 3 minus 1. So you're going to see that's 2 times a of 2. And we already know a of 2. A of 2 is just the second term. So all we're doing is substituting it with the second term times negative 1/4. And if we multiply them, isn't that negative 2/4? Which reduces just negative 1/2. That's our term number 2. And I'm sorry, term number 3. And finally, the one we're looking for, a of 4. Well, once again, let's bring this lower. So that's 2 times a parentheses 4 minus 1. And we know 4 minus 1 is just a to the third power. And we know a to the 3, it's this one. So what's 2 times negative 1/2? Well, if we multiply them again, isn't that negative 2 over 2, which is simply negative 1. And we found ourselves the fourth term. Once again, if you remember this is actually the recursive form. We had to go in order to find the answer. But again, it's just a bunch of math. It's not really difficult. You just have to keep doing it over and over.